Welcome back to another Inspired Building video. As you guys know, I'm doing this week where I'm posting different videos on things that I have done that has personally helped me build, and not just me, but other people that I know as well. And one of the things that I have found to be so helpful, especially when kicking off a new year, there's always this sense of excitement about new things to come, new opportunities, new avenues, new partnerships, new, right? But one of the things that I love to do is come up with what you probably have heard before, word of the year. But for me, let me tell you what I love to do with my word of the year. And mine this year is momentum. And I started to think about my previous years and the words that I used before, like excellence. So that year I really wanted to commit to making sure that every process, everything that we do is of excellence. Not just in my business, but even in my personal life, even in my relationships with my husband and my kids and my family, my friends. Like, am I really doing everything in a way that's really and truly about excellence? I remember one year was all about growth. And that wasn't so much about like dollars and cents, if you will. It was more about personal and professional, growing my mind, growing my skill sets, growing the different things that I know that I need to be strengthened in. And the same thing even in my personal life. So for me, the word of the year is like my own personal, if you will, vision, mantra for the year. I take that word, and what I do is I look at every aspect of my life. And that goes from my personal relationship with my husband, with my kids, with my family, with my friends. I look at how am I building momentum in that? How am I growing? How am I like growing those relationships around me? It goes with my professional relationship too, creating more momentum in that as well, looking at growth, looking at am I deepening connections? Is our business making more steps forward? I look at all the things that I can do momentum-wise. I even look at my health. How can I grow that in a much healthier way? Because I don't know if you're like me. A lot of times when I start different journeys, I start and sometimes something can come around and it can knock you off, right? So for me, whenever I really center my goals around my word of the year, when I center it around that, it allows me more focus. It allows me to plan differently. It also allows me to structure my plans, my thoughts, my time, my priorities around, okay, I said this year that I'm going to create more momentum. So what does that look like? Are my activities aligned with that? Are my thought processes aligned with that? Is what I'm consuming in terms of information and things that develop me going to support that? I look at all of those things, even in my personal relationships. Like with my kids, am I growing in my relationships with them? And if I am, what does that look like? So I'm going to encourage you to look at your word and ask yourself, are you creating real, true plans around it? And if it's something that you're really passionate about, a word that you're really excited about, I encourage you to look at all aspects: personal, professional, health, spiritual, emotional. Look at all those different things around your word of the year. And I would absolutely love to hear what some of your words are. So post them below. I would love to see kind of what words are coming up for you. What is your focus? What are the things that you're going to do to really say, you know what, this year my word is, and you fill in the blank. So I would love to hear what some of your words are. And let's support each other on our journey and really pushing forward to different things that we're striving to do this year. So I know this was a short and sweet video today, but I'm hoping, if anything, it gives you something to think about in terms of how you're planning, how you're structuring things, how you are choosing to wrap around what I always call the beauty of a new year, all the new opportunities, the new avenues, the new things that we can step into. Really and truly step into it with a fresh sense of, I got direction, I got a plan, I got a focus. So can't wait to hear what your word is.